Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It is a new year and it's exciting. Okay. It is a new year and we're excited. Background looks different. I am visiting a friend, so I'm giving myself a little bit of a retreat. So I took a break from Guyana and I am in Gauteng just for the week. I think I just needed some time to just recoup and pull myself back to myself after the December holidays. I really enjoyed my December. I think most times when it's December time, there's just so much that's going on in my life, and I think this year was last year. I was really intentional about enjoying my time at home and enjoying family and just being in a good space. I literally had chosen myself and I was like, you know what? Regardless of what happens, I am going to be in a good space. So I forced myself into a good space. So yeah, December was amazing. And now we're stepping into a new year. And you know, the new year means so much to different people. To some people, it's like a time to celebrate. Yes, they've passed matrics. Congratulations. We see you. To some people, it's going back and repeating a subject that you've been repeating for like, I don't know how long. To some people, it really is like a fresh start. It's exciting times. And for me, for the longest time, the new year was just like a time I dreaded a lot because I would have failed a subject in the previous year. Now I had to go back and repeat it. So just a bit of background. I've been studying financial accounting for the past, this will be the 9th year. Yes, you heard me correctly. And this is not me saying I'm doing masters and PhD. No. Undergraduate, yes. And so every year I'll be repeating a subject, or like I didn't qualify for something in the previous year. So it was just, beginning of the year was just always just a depressing time for me. And during that time, I had to make a decision that, am I gonna keep going or am I gonna throw in the towel and just say, you know what, it's been great, I've tried, like deuces. But every time for the past 8-9 years, I have chosen to go back and to keep going and to keep going and to keep going. And it hasn't been easy. And I think the reason why I kept on going was because I needed to ask myself why this was so important to me. And having answered, each time I would answer that question, it would make going back make more sense. Because I had to sit down and ask myself, why was I studying what I was studying? What was the dream? What was the main goal of like finishing this degree? Did I still want to do it? Did I still have the same amount of passion? You know, the passion sort of dies down through like along the way. But I think having to sit down and understand why I was doing what I was doing, it took a while. I think I only started to understand it like maybe last year or the year before. But I had to sit with myself and make those decisions and ask myself those questions, you know, because when you're in the situation where I'm at, it's really easy to be comparing yourself to other people, beating yourself down. Like it really chowed at my self-esteem, like proper. Because for me, I had attached so much of my value to my degree that I stopped seeing how much of an awesome person I am. Yes, best believe I'm awesome. And I am starting to verbalize that more and starting to wear that proudly, like more often than I used to, and stop like beating myself down because I wasn't like performing the way I wanted academically. And you know, having failed the amount of times that I've failed, it's made it so much easy for me to not be afraid to go for my dreams, like tooth and nail, like kicking and screaming. That is my motto for this year. Like literally, I am going for everything, kicking and screaming, because I think I failed so many times before that I understand that failure doesn't mean that it can't be done. Like again, you know, the fact that I failed didn't mean that I couldn't try and do it again and succeed. And I've proven that to myself year in, year out, that, you know, we can still pick ourselves up, still do this thing and finish. So I am left with one semester module. So by the end of this year, we will be singing a different song. We are doing graduation this year. Noma kanjani, come rain or sunshine. That's what we are doing. So yeah, basically the moral of this video is to motivate someone out there and say, keep going. Like, failure is really not the end of it. It might even be the beginning of something great. If I hadn't failed, I don't think I would have discovered the many other things that I could do, like my sewing, my hair business. Like, I would not have tapped into those things if I had, like, you know, focused and went through, you know, with my other peers. But because there was a bit of delays, it really pushed me to actually look around and say, Pindi, what is it that you can do? What is it that you love? What other hobbies do you have? What hobbies do you have, you know? So it really, really has forced me to really look deep into myself and not be afraid to try. So I know it sucks right now. It's not cute. And sometimes there's even pressure from home. There's pressure from like around you. Some people don't even understand what you're going through, but keep your head up high. Like, go back, do it. You know why you are doing what you're doing. So don't be afraid to, like, chin up, go back, do it again, until you get it right. If it's time to cut your losses, cut the losses. Like, look around you, look inside you. What is it? What are the other things that you're good at? Tap into that, and don't be afraid to go for that as well. So yeah, guys, like, this is a very every time I talk about this, I feel so weird, because it really hits home, and I know what it's like to feel like, oh my gosh, this is the end of it, like, and feel like you actually don't have the enough strength to keep going on. But I'm there in your corner, and sometimes you are there and you're alone and there's no one in your corner, but just know I'm here, I'm in your corner. So I am open to people sending inboxes, comments. If you are that person, you're going through that, and you just need someone in your corner. If you feel like you want to chat and you want someone in your corner, please do DM me on Instagram, or I will leave my email on the description, in the description box, so you can drop me an email and let's chat and let's do this thing, and you can do this, and root for each other. So yeah, that's it from me, and I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Yes.